The woke NFL is doing it again, gang. They're pushing the so-called black national anthem, and football fans are furious. There's a real woke backlash happening throughout the nation, and you won't believe how it manifested itself at the latest Kansas City Chiefs game, and we're going to find out why that backlash is just getting started. Hey, gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your patron professor, here to help you to think better so you can feel better in these crazy and turbulent times. If you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. Also, make sure to share this video with friends and family. We are once again being silenced by big tech, so I need your help to get the hopeful message of this channel out to as many people as possible. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the song Lift Every Voice and Sing. It's a song that was adopted by the NAACP back in 1917, and it's since become a musical icon of black identity and political struggle. Now, the song caused a bit of controversy at the last Super Bowl because it was sung right before the national anthem, and its proximity to the national anthem is what's concerning for so many who believe that, in effect, it's putting forward a highly divisive message that there are de facto not one but two national anthems in our nation, one for the nation as a whole and one inspired more by tribalist, ethno-nationalist sentiments than anything else. Well, it's back. Here's what fans of the Kansas City Chiefs were greeted with before the game over the weekend.
And sing by the Kansas City Boys Choir and the Kansas City Girls Choir.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought.
And this is how the audience reacted.
Less than half an hour on the clock as we get set for week one. The reigning Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes.
And just so you know, by contrast, here's how that very same audience reacted to the national anthem.
We're so gallantly streamed, and the rockets ran the line, the bombastic in air, they through the night that our flag was still there.
Absolutely incredible. So now, as I'm sure you all guessed, true to form, the woke left frothed at the mouth over the horrific racism of the Kansas City fans. How dare you boo the black national anthem? How dare you boo a tribalist, ethnocentric anthem, you racists? But the good news is that far more recognize the obviously divisive implications of the two national anthems. One person tweeted out, quote, "Why would we ever need a black national anthem unless you want to cause racial division?" Another person wrote, quote, "The NFL televising and focusing on Lift Every Voice and Sing instead of the national anthem really shows where this country is heading towards. Woke culture overtaking American values. Is it too offensive for us to sing the Star-Spangled Banner now?" Or my personal favorite, "A bridge too far. The NFL has replaced the United States national anthem with a black national anthem. I might as well Bud Light them too." Amen to that. But there's something even more profound happening here. Ironically, what this black national anthem evidences is a fundamental transformation that's happening to the woke left that actually promises to end once and for all liberalism as we've known it. You're not Going to want to miss this. But first, if you haven't secured the deed to your home as of yet, you need to click on that link below right now and protect yourself and your loved ones. I was absolutely shocked when I found how easy it is to access the deed to my house, and not just access it, but actually change it. I mean, the deed to your home is the only document that proves you own it. But the problem is that the deeds to all our homes are now online, and criminals are free to find the deed, forge your signature, refile as the new owner of your home, take out tons of loans using your home's equity, and then what? Then they stick you with all the debt. But that's where our good friends over at Home Title Lock come in. Gang, they're absolutely amazing. Home Title Lock gives you the peace of mind that the deed to your home is absolutely and completely protected. Click on that link below right now and use promo code TurleyTalks. Then all you got to do is just enter your address for your no-obligation home title scan to see if you've already been a victim of deed theft. That's a $100 value, absolutely, totally free with my promo code TurleyTalks. Okay, don't wait for the worst to happen only to regret you didn't do something about it when you could have. Do what I've done. Do what countless patriots have done. Click on that link below right now and secure your home today. More and more scholars are recognizing that the single most powerful ideology in the world today is, in a word, nationalism. As globalism begins to wane, populations all over the planet are increasingly returning to their own cultures, customs, and traditions and reasserting their national sovereignty. Now, the key to understanding what's happening here with this Black national anthem is that this nationalist turn actually has two distinct outworkings. So in other words, there isn't just one kind of nationalism populations are deferring to. There's actually two. Populations are embracing either a civic nationalism or they're embracing ethnic nationalism. Civic nationalist movements are all seeking to restore their respective national sovereignties by reaffirming things like border security, economic nationalism, protect the jobs of our citizens, and reaffirmation of our nation's culture, customs, and traditions that unite us together as one multi-ethnic people. Ethno-nationalists, on the other hand, are characterized by a turn toward a more homogeneous racial and cultural makeup, where populations are increasingly balkanizing as they turn towards their own ethnic identity and loyalties based on kin and race as the basis for social order. Now, sometimes these two nationalisms overlap, like in the case of Japan, for example. But here in the United States, civic nationalism is represented more by the MAGA movement and Trump's America First agenda, all-inclusive, as it were. Ethno-nationalist allegiances, on the other hand, are represented more by the exclusivity of Black Lives Matter and their vision for our nation. So this is why people like Bill Maher, a self-professed liberal, are making the argument that the woke left is more akin to the KKK than anything else, precisely because both movements see race and racial homogeneity as paramount. What's happening to the modern left today is that the modern left is turning very definitely into an ethno-nationalist movement, the logical outworking of which, unfortunately, is the eventual balkanization of our nation. The only way we can effectively fight back against this is through championing the MAGA movement, championing civic nationalism as the basis for a truly multi-ethnic, postmodern society rooted in common civic, cultural, and religious traditions that bind us together as a single nation. And if that reception you just heard to the American national anthem is any indicator, we know which side the vast majority of our citizens are already on. Are you ready to join the resistance? Because I'm leading a group of dedicated, courageous patriots who can lead a spearhead into the heart of the secular globalist establishment. We punished Bud Light and Target, driven CNN and the legacy media to near bankruptcy, forced BlackRock to backtrack on ESG, and now we're seeing our conservative-dominated Supreme Court ending affirmative action and protecting religious liberty. In my Insiders Club, I show you concrete steps to take locally and online that will only keep this mass uprising going until the battle is won. Don't wait. Click the link in my description below and join my Courageous Patriots Insiders Club today.